Hi everyone, it's Wednesday evening and I'm just at the gym, not doing any gym stuff, just waiting to pick up my son. So sat here, thought I'd do my weekly newsletter video. The main theme of tonight is going to be competition golf. We've had a bit going on in the last few days and we've got a bit coming up. So very quickly, we'll just run you through what's coming up in the next few weeks. I will send out a list for everybody and let's show you a picture of it now. Look, so you see we've got coming up, we've got the ladies have got Wear It Pink this Saturday and next Tuesday. Sunday's Best Friends qualifier for the gents, which is a 4-ball better ball. Next weekend, Family Greensomes and the Gents Pros Challenge, more of that later. Monday the 28th, the roll up. We did one this week, last Monday. Very successful. Had a number of new members meet up with a few established members. Just trying to make some contacts there and get people involved in the golf club. Lady captain against lady secretary, Tuesday the 29th. There's a list up there for the ladies to enter their names if they want to be selected for that. Julia is going to be picking the teams for that in the next few days, I believe, and posting that up online. Gents Poppy medal on the 4th of October. That's a singles medal. And then a couple of other ladies and juniors. And then the turkeys start. Can you believe it? October the 11th, the turkeys begin. It was decided on Monday night at a board meeting that we're going to try and go to 2 tee starts for the Sunday competitions to try and give everyone an opportunity to play at an earlier time of the day, to keep the rest of the day clear, and then also give people an opportunity to play a few holes after the competition. Now, obviously, as the days get shorter, as we move into November and December, that might not be a full round after the competition in the morning. However, it will be an opportunity to get out and play some golf. I think the times that those competitions will start is still probably to be determined. That will be based on speaking to Neil, greenkeeper, first to find out what he needs to get done on a Sunday morning before golfers get out there and play. Because, as I say, daylight is making things a little bit harder as we go through into the autumn. So that's to be announced, but yes, it's going to be a 2 tee start time. We're speaking to BRS at the moment. I sent an email to them yesterday or day before yesterday. They do take a while to respond, and they hopefully will be able to set us up with a website that allows 2 tee booking, so we can book off the 1st and the 10th for a Sunday morning. Watch this space. And then there's a few seniors competitions, ladies, more turkeys, and that's about it as we go through October. In terms of what's been happening, let's have a quick swipe back through here. Ladies had an eclectic over the last 2 Saturdays, which took a bit of working out. The computer doesn't do that for me, so it took a bit longer to work out. Sheila Davis won that with 43 points over the 2 rounds. Jenny Ladderson 2nd, Deborah Lowe 3rd. Well done to them. This weekend we had the lads and dads. Had a couple of issues. Actually, the last 2 competitions I've had some issues. This one was, I closed the competition down on Saturday. There was a couple of cards that I didn't input because I thought they played the wrong format. I thought they played 4-ball better ball, but the fact was all they'd done was they put both pairs' scores on the same card and put scores basically everywhere. There was all 5 columns was filled up. So I thought they played 4-ball better ball, but it turned out they had played the correct format, the Greensomes, but had just marked both scores on there and plus a few other net scores, so made life a little bit tricky, but that all got sorted out in the end. The winners were Carl and Harvey Fisher, with Sean and Matthew Pike in 2nd spot. So please, on that subject, in terms of marking cards, please, if you're marking a card for another person or another pair, just literally put their scores down the player A column if it's a singles event, or in the correct relevant A or B column if it's a 4-ball better ball. Your scores should just be marked down the markers column. That's how you've been marking the cards over the last few years. Nothing's changed. So your score as a marker down the markers column, the person you're marking down the player A or A and B for a 4-ball better ball, their full name, if you're marking their scorecard, put their full name in. Again, we had an issue last week, someone just put Chris in there. Believe it or not, we have got more than one Chris in the golf club. I was waiting for a card for another Chris, and I put that in, which added up to about 50 odd points because it was a different handicap. But as it turned out, we did find out, fortunately. So again, that caused some problems. Put their full name on the card. So please make life a little bit easier for us all by marking a card in the normal, correct fashion, please. As we flip across to the Stableford last week, Division 1 was won by Paul Solomon, and Division 2 was won by Philip Nunn. So well done to them. Right, so in terms of Pros Ironman Challenge, which is coming up not this Sunday but the following Sunday, I'm going to show you very, very quickly again how to play another hole. This one I did was the 12th. So let's watch a short video now on what my approach to the 12th would be if I was using a 6-iron and a 9-iron as a partnership, because if you remember, both clubs got out up to 15. It's a 6 and a 9 on this occasion. So let's have a quick look at the 12th before I show you how to then play a draw shot with a short iron, which might just help again in that challenge to hit the ball a little bit further when you are the person hitting an 8-iron or a 9-iron or a pitching wedge. You might be able to have more of an influence on that score for that hole if you follow the short tips that are following that. But first of all, let's look at the 12th and how we would play that with a 6-iron and a 9-iron. So here we are on the 12th hole at Rookery Park. So in the Pros Iron Challenge, we're going to assume that myself and my partner are going to play a 6-iron and a 9-iron, which add up to 15. And we need to have a strategy on the tee. So with either of these clubs, I can't get to the green in 2 shots. But I need to make sure I can get there with my 3rd shot. So this being a dogleg hole makes the hole a little bit easier. Even though it measures 407 yards off the yellows, the fact that we're going around a corner, if I think about it and cut the corner with the 2nd shot, I can quite easily reach this in 3 with both clubs. But I need that strategy. So with a 6-iron, I can go nicely up the middle of the hole. With the 9-iron, I'm going to maybe hug the left a little bit more so I can hit my 2nd shot over that big tree and keep myself in range. With the 6-iron, I'm just going to hit a normal 6-iron off the tee. Aim down the middle of the fairway towards that fairway bunker. I don't need to add any yardage, so I'm going to play my normal ball position. Straight down the middle. Now with a 9-iron, stance. I'm going to close the club face. I'm going to aim my shoulders a little bit right, hit it from the inside and feel those forearms turning over. So I can get it out there about 140, 150 yards, but down the left hand side so it shortens the hole. Perfect. Let's go down the fairway and see what I've got facing my 2nd shot. I've hit it down the left hand side. This is my 9-iron shot down the left half of the fairway. Got to now get the ball up and over these trees on the corner. So I've got in the region of 300 yards to go ish. Sticking with my 9-iron, of course. So this should be 2 fairly straightforward 9-irons now. I've just got to make sure I get over the tree. So I'm not going to do anything flashy with this. Remember, preferred lies back in now. Good advantage. I'm going to try and keep up the right hand side. I don't want to flirt with that water on the left, particularly as I'm only hitting a 9-iron. So I'm going to send it over the right corner of that tree with my normal 9-iron swing. Nice. Middle of the fairway. That should leave myself a nice little gentle 9 into the green. So So obviously my 6-iron travelled a little bit further, so I've got slightly less yardage, so I need to take a little bit off this. So I'm not going to hit a big old-fashioned slice, but I'm going to just take a little bit off it. I still need the height to get up over the tree, so I'm going to open the club face up a little bit, but not get as open in my stance, and relatively square. I don't mind if this goes out to the right hand side. Oh yes, beautiful. It's almost gone a little bit too far actually, so I'm going to have to take, almost hit a little chip and run with my third shot, but I've cleared the water hazard, and that's the main, I've cleared the water hazard, so that's the main thing. Right, so here we are up to the green. I've got a shot of about 100 yards. This is the 9-iron, 6 irons over there, a little bit closer. Probably, if anything, a little bit too close to the green. This doesn't work right with the 9-iron. 9-iron man's happy. Fairly standard. Need to take a little bit of yardage off it. So I'm just going to go down the handle a little bit and then play a nice comfortable 9-iron swing. Okay, so Mr. 6-iron is a little bit close to the green. Obviously nowhere near as big a swing need as we'd hit with the 9-iron, so it's more a little chip and run. So I'd definitely take a few seconds here just to make a couple of practice swings, just to develop the feel for the length of swing I need, keeping the weight nicely on the left side, rotating my body back and through. It's going to come out low, so it's going to run. I'm going to run it up the green, maybe with a little fade. Lovely. Long chip and run, 6-foot putt from a par. We could be walking off with a good score on here because we thought about it on the tee. Each of us played it slightly differently, but ultimately both on the green in 3 shots. Okay, so that's how I would approach the 12th if I was playing in my own competition. You may have different ideas, and that's all good, as long as you do have a plan, I think, before you turn up and play. So how would we hit a draw shot? Let's have a quick look here about just a couple of little tips how I would approach a draw shot with, on this occasion, it was a pitching wedge.
Hopefully you're thinking of playing in the Pros Challenge week on Sunday, and if you are, there's going to be a couple of holes where you're going to be hitting short irons, and you're going to want to be hitting the ball a long way with those short irons, so you're going to have to be hitting the ball with a draw. What I want to try and show you here with the aid of this line is how to hit a good strong draw shot with a short club. We don't want to be swinging over the top and out and across the line of the ball, because that's a weak shot. We want to be swinging underneath this white stick to create a good strong shot. So what are the key thoughts? Number 1, allowing the hands to work in and around the body, not climbing too quickly. Good position of club face here, matching the line of the spine angle. Good full shoulder turn, right shoulder back so the hands are deep, creating room for the club to now swing underneath the white stick, swinging from the right path. Again, club face in a good position here with the toe just slightly forward, shaft parallel to the ball's target line, and then through and allowing the toe of the club to turn, point towards the camera here, giving it that good strong loft and hitting the draw. But don't want to be working over the top and across. Hands inside, good full shoulder turn, bang. Draw flight.
So that's it for this week. Look forward to seeing you all over the next few days, whether it's playing competition or just social golf, and we will keep you up to date with another newsletter next week. Thanks everybody, bye for now.